Hey boos, welcome to Girl. Can we gossip where gossip feels like girl talk and truth feels too good to whisper? I'm Nick, your good gossiping girlfriend. If you're new, welcome to the tea table. And if you're already part of the good girlfriend gossiping group chat, you already know what time it is. Let's get into it.
Well, if you was beefing at a wedding, you should have been beefing at their wedding. Why would you bring this to somebody else's club? That's sad. It's upsetting me in my home, girl, because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to Bella Noche's, what the hell could you go?
But it's not like this out of town.
No, it's not.
In Houston.
No,
it's not like
it's
this.
not like this. Actually, mother bring guns in their car all the time. You think we got time for somebody getting shot the place we go and have a good time at? No.
Girl, can we gossip? Ooh, can we gossip? Girl, can we gossip? I have tea, can we gossip?
D-R-A-M-A. Drama. Drama. Drama.
Tag her and tell her I said, hey, I don't care. Like, come on now. How can you screen this? Someone ruined your marriage. But
we got through this before.
okay. Did y'all not separate before?
Yep.
Okay. How can you scream that I ruined a marriage that y'all were separated before?
That's already fucked up.
Thank you. How can you scream? And I've been in your life since alone, in your life alone, for over half of what she's ever been in your life before. So how can you scream? Oh my gosh, Brenay ruined my marriage. She cheated and this and that and the third. How can I do that? How can I ruin a marriage that was already broken? Y'all already had a separation. So clearly it's something up. And that's all I'm gonna say. It's clearly something up with that marriage. Before Brenay came into the picture to try to ruin it.
You was in here.
I was in your life, but I'm saying before any of this that social media see is what I mean. Before social media see.
First time, bro.
Thank you. I don't get it. But I ruined your marriage, but it happened before. In the same situation that's happening now happened before. But Brenay's the homewrecker. Believe what y'all want, believe. Took opportunity for what? Do y'all realize I had an opportunity to be with Tim a long time ago? I've known this man since I was 15 years old. 15, I'm 25. Don't y'all think if I wanted him, I would have had him before she even laid eyes on him? He been in my life, I was 15, bro. Y'all want a little bit of the tea? I was 15.
No, really 14.
14 years old, but we dated officially 15. I've known him since I was 14 years old. Tell him on yourself. If I wanted Tim a long time ago, don't y'all think I would have had him before even she was something to him? Come on now, bro.
Hey, boos. Baby, when I say the tea is piping hot and it's ready, let's hop in a good girlfriend group chat and let's get this party started, okay? So let's talk about karma real quick. Karma, it may not come today, tomorrow, next year, next month, but when it does come and when it does hit, it's gonna knock you straight on your big fat ass. And while we're talking about big fat asses, let's head back to North Carolina, case in point, where we are talking about North Carolina Jezebel TikTok star Brenay Kennard Mayo Montague. Brenay has to cough up $1.7 million to her husband's ex-wife, Akira Montague, for alienation of affection, on top of being liable for $250,000 for criminal conversations that she was having with Akira's then husband, Tim. So we want to shout out. I know that is a whole ass mouthful, but I promise I will get you up to speed. So we got to shout out Akira's attorney, Robinetta B. Jones, for securing that W.
Akira, her family, and I would like to thank all of those who have supported her on her journey. We appreciate everyone from social media, friends, and everyone that wanted to make sure that Miss Akira received justice. And justice is what she received today.
Amen. All the time.
The outpouring of support from her family, friends, and members of the online community has been appreciated. If you would like further comments, please contact my office. at the law offices of RVJ.
I want people to be able to think, okay, Miss Montague won $1.75 million. Is that man worth it? Is that woman worth it? They will think now.
New to this story, if you don't know who the hell I'm talking about, open up this group chat and let's get into it. So first we got to introduce these players, okay? We've got Brenay. We have Akira. Those of you who don't know who Brenay is this TikTok Jezebel influencer, big ass titties. She's shaped like a penguin, okay? She had these big, nasty, just boo-boo infested nails. They're just so long, just nasty. People are like, how can she even wipe her ass? So we've got Brenay. We have her now husband, Tim. We have Tim's ex-wife, Akira, and Brenay's ex-husband, Devin. I know that is a mouthful. So let's get into it. I want to paint this picture. So let's go back to 2014, where a then 14-year-old Brenay Kennard and her twin sister, Corinne, they're in high school, and they are known around their town as the good time girls. You want to bust a nut? You want to get it crack-a-lacking? Brenay and Corinne, word on the street was Brenay and Corinne are the ones that you want to get it cracking, popping with, okay? So again, if you've watched TikTok, then you know that Brenay and Corinne are fraternal twins. They are badly built, like big titties, small waist. They look like penguins. They waddle when they walk and they think they fine as hell. But again, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So in my opinion, I'm going to say I think Corinne is the cuter twin. And so both of them are social media influencers. I really don't know what they're influencing, if they're maybe bad behavior and how to sleep around and just how to be trifling Jezebels. Then I guess that's what they're influencing. Okay, so back to Brenay. Brenay
I barely drank the first one.
Brenay makes these vlogs. Like I said, she's got these disgusting long nails that she would do, have these charms on them. She would sit up, do her nails. And again, you would wonder, like, how does she wipe her ass? And when she would do her nail videos, when she would pop the nails off, you could look at her nail beds and you could see just like the green spots where she had fungus on her nails, but she would lie and be like, oh, that's not fungus, that's not this. It was fungus all day, okay? And she was always cooking, always eating at Chipotle. Just nasty. So going back to Brenay and Corinne, twin sisters, fraternal, there is a rivalry between the two of them. In my opinion, I feel like Brenay was jealous of Corinne and felt like she was better than Corinne. She thinks she's the prettier twin. So it's pretty much like a frenemy type of situation. Brenay feels that she is bad and bougie and feels that Corinne is beneath her. Brenay meets Tim Montague at 14. So let's kick it back for a minute. Do you remember when you were 14 and you're taking an interest in little boy and you see him and you're like, oh, he's so fine. That's my man, my man, my man, my baby, my baby. It's like, you know, you got little hearts in your eyes and you think that you are in love. He is in love. So she and Tim are floating messages across social media at the time. They're taking pictures. I'm sure they're writing little love notes. And so she just gone over him, and I guess he's as infatuated with her maybe. But one thing we gonna find out about that nigga Tim is he got a wandering eye and probably a dirty dick. But anyway, he like chicks, he like coochie, and Brenay's coochie ain't the only coochie that he like. So anyway, Tim's daddy cannot stand Brenay. The puppy love, he's like, ugh, yuck. She is not what he wants for his son. So anyway, Brenay just infatuated in love with Tim. Guess what? Nasty Nay's twin starts messing with Tim. Yes, Corinne. Y'all remember Corinne, the other big titty penguin built? Brenay's twin messes with Tim. So they're messing around. Brenay finds out she and Corinne have this big blow up on social media where they exchange words. And it's just a fallout. And I'm going to say that fallout is why Brenay be looking at her sister sideways. No, she don't like them. And she feels that Tim has come in between their relationship. But we're going to put a pin in Korean, because we gonna come back, because you know how boomerangs circle back and shit. We gonna come back. So Brenay and Tim stop seeing each other. They grow up, move on. Fast forward to 2018. Tim meets and marries Akira. Now enter Brenay's now ex-husband, Devin Mayo. Now Devin is Tim's play cousin. The streets is saying they not blood, but they were saying that they are blood, but according to the mom, they not blood. Anyway, I'm gonna say there's no relation between Devin and Tim. So Devin and Tim, cooler than the other side of the pillow. They go back like two flats on a Cadillac. And so Devin is looking for a good time, not a long time. So he's wondering how the hell he can bust a nut, and who the hell, now this is all alleged, he's wondering where the hell he can go to bust a nut. So one thing I guess about his homeboy Tim know where the hoes at. You know, he know where you can go get some real quick and you can bust a nut. So I'm thinking Tim little nasty, shady, shiesty ass was probably missing the little good thing that he had with the Fun Time twins with Brenay and them. So he probably was, well, he told Devin, hey, you want to bust a nut? I'm going to put you on with my girl Brenay. Brenay, that's who. You want to get it off real quick. Big nasty nay. So Devin and Brenay hook up, and I guess, I don't know, maybe Brenay put that thangy thing on Devin, and he got stuck like Chuck, and he and Brenay end up getting married. They go down to the courthouse, and like I said, y'all, I told y'all Brenay got these big titties, and her waist and everything is swallowed up because of the big titties. So she and Devin go down to the courthouse. They get married. So you have two couples now. So you got Tim and Akira, they are married. Then you have Devin and Brenay, they are married. So you would think, one would think, okay, we've got two married couples. We have a friendship. We got 4 friends kicking it, having a good time. So Brenay, at this time, like I said, she creates content. So she starts creating couples content. She and Tim, like, I feel like they was weaseling their ways back into each other's lives. So Brenay is creating couples content where she and Devin are 9 times out of 10, they're with Tim and Akira. There are videos all over TikTok of the 4 of them just hanging out, like building like these friendship, familial type bonds. Now, ladies, you guys know you married, you have a good girlfriend who is married. You get the husbands together, they befriend each other, y'all get the kids together, and you know, hey, my homegirl, I call her, that's my sis. Her husband is my bro. I look at her children as my little nieces and nephews. So that's the type of bond that Brenay, Devin, Akira, and Tim were building. So Akira and Devin thought, but Nasty Nay and Tim had, you know, their little shady, shiesty snake shit going on. So Brenay is calling herself auntie to these kids. And so all the while, she and Tim are playing in Devin and Akira's faces. These videos get to the point where if you go on TikTok and you're watching these videos, you can straight up see where Brenay would be zooming in on Tim. And it's almost like Devin who, Akira who. So it just got to a point where it's looking real suspect, real sneaky, real shady, real shisty. So Big Nasty Nay, while the couples are coupling and getting closer, Brenay takes this time to really befriend Akira. She starts creating videos with Akira. Her and Akira taking pictures, them going out. They're actually in Akira's car. And you can hear Brenay asking questions about Tim. So Akira not thinking, oh, this is my good girlfriend. We talking about the husband, my husband, keeping it cute, keeping it casual. Meanwhile, Brenay's wheels are churning and turning in her head. She has ulterior motives, but because Akira's intentions were pure, she's like, this is my homegirl, so yeah, we could talk about it. Brenay has a husband, I have a husband, we could talk about my husband right now. They go out shopping, they're doing all of these things. Plotting, planning. Ladies, use this story as a lesson to really look at the women that you have around you and that you allow around your man. Because 9 times out of 10, they smiling in your face, and all the while they want to take your places. Some backstabbing women out here. Not all women are like that. You judge your circle accordingly. But I'm just saying, be careful at all times, because everybody don't feel like how you feel. They're not how you view friendship and how you feel your homegirl may view friendship. It ain't the same. It ain't the same. It ain't the same. Akira, it's 2023. Tim and Akira are having marital issues. Tim allegedly is stepping out on Akira, but guess who he's stepping out with? Remember, I said put a pin in Corinne. Well, baby, Corinne is back in the picture. Tim allegedly was messing around with Corinne again. Now, mind you, they said Tim was being unfaithful with a few women, but among the few women, it was Corinne. Remember, Tim Akira got married in 2018. Tim was allegedly cheating with Corinne. Now, 2 babies were actually conceived in 2019. Akira also had a kid in 2019. Now, if you look at Corinne, she's given Montague-ish features. When you do that side by side, I will post it. Check it out here. Tim says he ain't the father, but according to Maury, I'm going to say Tim is that baby daddy. Baby look just like Tim, and Corinne say that he ain't that baby's pappy. So we're going to leave it at that. But that picture is telling. Now let's move on to the nitty gritty. Tim and Akira marital problems are just getting out of control. So with Brenay and Devin being their closest friends, Akira is like, who can I run to? So she confides in Brenay and Devin, talking about Tim being unfaithful, her not knowing what to do, and she's thinking that she's confiding in friends. But little does she know, Brenay is cooking up her own plan. So Akira and Tim are having issues. Now Brenay is having issues with Devin. Brenay is saying that Devin is putting his hands on her. Now, if you have seen any videos with Brenay and Devin, Devin looks like the type that he would not hurt a fly. Go back to TikTok and look at the videos of Devin before he dropped the 250 pounds that is Brenay. Devin is fit and he's on the trajectory of making himself better, shedding that weight, and just becoming a healthier individual, mind, body, and spirit. Anyway, Brenay cooking up these problems. Again, ladies, y'all gotta watch who you call sis, who you allow around your man, because these women be plotting and planning. Men plot and plan too, but I'm speaking from a woman's perspective. Ladies, always keep your head on a swivel when it comes to women. Anyway, Nasty Nay. Oh, Devin. Oh, she's alleging that he hit her. So she calls Tim and Akira, and she's crying, whining. This is me saying this. This is all alleged anyway. But she calls them talking about Devin put his hands on her. So she's like, I need a place to stay. And so, again, I'm thinking, I'm friends with a woman, and maybe one of my closest friends, and she's going through some domestic situations. We gonna have to have a conversation, because sis, I'm gonna have to get a little GoFundMe, maybe slide you a couple dollars, and you can stay at a hotel for a few days until maybe one of your family members can let you in. But women, you gotta understand, there's only one queen in a castle. So Tim is gung-ho. He's with it. He gives the green light, allows Brenay to come into the house. Now, Akira's probably thinking like, probably feeling a little iffy about it. But again, Tim allows it to happen. Brenay uses these excuses. I don't have anywhere to go. She says she can't move in with her mom because she and Corinne don't get along. Her mother likes Corinne better. And so she's talking about her little sister, her younger sister. She doesn't like her. She's slow. They don't get along. She doesn't have anybody. So funny how the only people in her life that she has, that she feels can help her out in this situation, is her first love, her first puppy love, which is like, this is diabolical. This is nasty work. This is giving me, I ain't no lawyer, but this is giving me premeditation. Like, this woman premeditated this stuff to happen. Again, as we get deeper into this story, I'll let you guys know about how Brenay is a single Black female. She's an Akira stalker. She wants to be Akira so bad, but we'll get into that. So anyway, Brenay, I don't have anywhere to go. Tim, green light. Brenay moves in with them. Now, mind you, we already said, if you've seen Brenay likes to wear no bra, titties just out to here. And she's always wearing these short coochie cutters, walking around her house. Now, if she's doing this in her house, being nasty, being filthy, house looking like a pigsty, how you think she treated Akira and Tim's house when she moved in? Doing the same sloppy, shady, shisty snake shit in Akira and Tim's house, walking around. Now, mind you, Tim, Akira have 2 small children, so this big, bad, body-built bison is walking around the house, their house, no bra, maybe, I hope she had on some shorts, but knowing Brenay, probably not. Walking around the house, Akira says that she is trifling. She is not cleaning up behind herself. She got pizza boxes everywhere, chip bags, pop cans, just trifling. A pig. Again, if you watch Brenay's videos, if you've seen her eat a Chipotle bowl, hell, if you've seen her, she's like a pig in a trough eating it. When I say like makes your stomach hurt, watching her inhale, like I don't even think she swallows when it comes to just, it's disgusting. It's a sight for sore eyes. Yuck. It's all of that and more times 1,000. So Brenay inside the house, nasty, just a pig. Ladies, you doing it? You gonna let your good girlfriend move in with you and your man, your baby? Comment below. How do you feel about that? So, like any woman, Akira's spidey senses start tingling once Nasty Nay moves into her house. Wife, mom, she's working because Tim ass ain't working. Tim thought he was gonna make it to play pro football. I don't know whose pro league he was aspiring to be in, but Tim wasn't working. So Akira is working, supporting the household. Her spidey senses tingling. This woman, just imagine you going to work and you got your friend in the house with your husband all day while you doing an 8-hour shift. Yeah. So Akira was at the point, she's starting to get fed up. She's starting to feel uneasy in her home. So she's going to bed early, getting her babies in bed early. One would think if you are a married woman and you are going to bed, you are laying in bed, you would think that your spouse would join you in bed. No, Akira says she would be in bed sleeping, wake up out of her sleep. I'm wondering why she would wake up out of her sleep, because she probably rolled over trying to feel her husband's side of the bed and he's not there. So she would get up out of the bed and she would go downstairs and she would see Brenay and Tim just sitting on the couch like two big walruses, laughing, sniggling, giggling. And one time Akira says she even went downstairs and they were in a room with the door locked. So all this shit is going on, stressing Akira out. She's still working, paying bills. She gets to a point, she has no one to talk to about the trauma and the stress that she's experiencing with this woman, supposed to be friend, living in her home with her, that she starts just getting piercings, just random piercings everywhere. Piercing this, piercing that, piercing. So her mother and grandmother ask her, what's up with the piercings? Like, what the hell is going on? So one day, Akira allegedly just told them what was going on. So Akira's grandmother is like, oh, hell no. And grandma gets mad because grandma has co-signed in the spot that Akira and Tim and the kids are living in. So when grandma and mom hear the news that Brenay has moved in with us, Brenay and Devin? No, Brenay by herself is living with them and is walking around the house. No bra, titties just here, there, just probably flouncing everywhere around the house. And she's up late with Tim on the couch, sniggling, giggling, even caught them in a room with the door locked. Grandma is pissed, like, oh, hell no. So grandma goes over to the house and is telling Big Nasty, yo, this is me talking. Telling Big Nasty, you got to get your ass out of this house. So Brenay allegedly confronted grandma. Things got a little heated. That word is Brenay put her hands on grandma and pushed her. I'm telling you this now. Let that have been my grandmama. If she was still alive, baby, we will all be having a mugshot. Because ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And Tim's trifling ass. So I had somebody in my comments was talking about, oh, we always talk about the woman and how the woman is in the wrong. But real quick, I just want to talk about how trifling and disgusting that Tim is to his wife, out here not only screwing his wife unprotected, but screwing his mistress. And if Corinne's baby is his, that means you was not only unprotected with your wife, but you was probably unprotected with Brenay, who we see going to Dollar Tree, getting pregnancy tests, unprotected with Brenay's twin sister Corinne, and God knows who else he been sticking his little nasty thing into. So that is disgusting. Tim is a trifling, like, he is not the prize. Brenay is not the prize. And we know Akira has probably cried herself to sleep many a nights. And sister, I'm just happy that you're not in this situation anymore with these two pigs in a blanket. Let them, because remember, how you get him is how you lose him. So Brenay may think she has won the prize, but hey, she gonna have to be doing more TikToks and more social media meet and greets so she can get Akira her money. But yeah, just imagine somebody putting their hands on your grandmama, baby, because, ooh, ain't No way. So things just get real crazy. Yeah, they get even more crazy after that. So you would think that would be the end all be all. It ain't the end all be all. So let's fast forward to January 2024. Now, mind you, Brenay gets her big nasty ass out of their home. Akira and Tim are still, Akira's still with her husband, because that's sometimes as women that's what we do. We're gonna stick beside them. We're gonna stick beside them. So fast forward to January 2024. Akira is on a computer that she and Tim both purchased together. She's trying to file her taxes. Akira is filing her taxes when these nasty videos pop up. Nasty videos of big titty Brenay just shaking her nasty ass. The walk by air probably stanking in Akira's living room. Just gyrating, just nasty, talking about how she loves Tim, how she will take care of Tim if he leaves her. What else does Nasty Trick say? How she loves Tim, how she misses his stuff, and talking about the size and the girth and the width of his thing. So Akira looks at that shit and she is mortified. She sends the videos to Tim, who calls her back immediately. Now, one would think if you send your husband videos of his mistress talking about how she missed his stuff, how she loved him, how she would take care of him if he leaves you, you would think that he would be called, baby, no, baby, it ain't what you're thinking. It ain't what you're thinking. No, Tim allegedly called Akira back and got mad. Why you in my stuff? Why you going through my stuff? Again, Akira, sister, use free. Shackles off your feet so you can dance. Cause what in the hell? What the helliance? Cause Tim is not the prize, has never been the prize, will never be the prize. Like, ugh. So anyway, all that shit is happening. So February of 2024. See how all these things happen? So Akira and Tim having their issues, slowly starting to drift apart, separate. Now, mind you, we already know, we the people know that once Brenay was kicked out of Tim and Akira's home, we know that the communication did not cease between these people. And this is just women's intuition. This is just me having a one-on-one with my good girlfriend group chat right now. We know that Tim was still more than likely communicating with Brenay. We know that. So again, like I was saying, Brenay is so obsessed with Akira. Whatever Akira is going through or doing or morphing into, Brenay is right behind her doing the same damn thing. That it's scary. So Brenay, February of 2024, is talking about she and Devin, are we divorced now? They weren't divorced. She was transitioning out of the marriage. Devin says that he was still trying to fight for his marriage. Again, when you're married, love will make you do some crazy ass things. So Devin, according to him, no, we were very much still married. Brenay getting on TikTok telling everybody she and Devin are divorced. Not divorced. So Brenay has moved into a new place. So as she's moving into this new place, she got Tim and Devin. So you got your man and you got your husband helping you move out of your marital home into your new home that you slowly sneaking Tim into. So this is just nasty work, just diabolical, just trifling. So Brenay lying, talking about she and Devin divorced. Meanwhile, we see Tim in and out of the condo, sneaking in and out of the condo, and they're trying to be slick with it, but we the people have eyes. We can see. No matter what they say, we know. Again, women's intuition. We see. Because Brenay, you were so stupid. You documented everything. You made it so easy for Akira to win her like, common sense ain't so common. So anyway, Brenay and Tim. Brenay starts filming content and using Tim as the object of her affections in this content. Now, by now, Tim and Akira are separated, working towards a divorce, as are Brenay and Devin. Brenay is all over social media, just making these videos, bragging, her and Tim going live on TikTok, and her talking about, how can you tear up a marriage that was already broken up? Just saying all types of stuff. Her making claims that Akira is jealous of her, when it's like, Brenay, you are a stalker. So Brenay starts just stalking Akira. Wherever Akira is at, Brenay's big ass, Cape Fear looking ass is everywhere. So much so that Akira has to file cyber stalking charges against Brenay, because it's like Brenay's on social media and cannot keep Akira's name out of her mouth. So Akira files, cyber stalking charges, puts a restraining order out against Brenay. You would think that Brenay would adhere to what the courts are saying, what the court is saying, but she did not. There was video. Tim and Akira's children were graduating from school. Brenay's big ass shows up with Tim at the graduation. Just crazy. Like, things just, this woman is obsessed with Akira and cannot keep Akira's name out of her mouth. Like, Akira will get a hairstyle. Next thing you know, Brenay has the same hairstyle. Akira wears French tip nails. Brenay, remember I told you she had these big nasty ass nails with the charms, like just fungus under the nails. She got rid of the long nails with the charms on them. She swapped them out for French tips, French manicure. Yeah, just crazy. Akira gets her hair in a curly style. Brenay turns around, gets a curly style. Akira gets a side part, hair down. Brenay's wig has a side part. It's crazy. Crazy. So, one time, not sure exactly when this happened, but Akira gets into a car accident with her children. They're rushed to the hospital. Now, Akira's in the hospital. Kids are there. Tim makes it to the hospital. Brenay, it's like Brenay knows that Tim is a cheater, so much so she has to be glued to his hip 24/7 because she does not trust this man to not be around her. Crazy. So much so Tim can't even go to his loctician because Brenay thinks that he was messing with the loctician. Can't really remember if he was or not, but knowing Tim's sneaky, shady, shasty ass, he probably was flirting with her. So anyway, Kira's in the hospital, gets into this accident. Just imagine, you press charges, cyber stalking charges against your husband's mistress, your ex-friend. She's not supposed to be anywhere near you, and here her big titty ass comes into your space. So they're saying Akira allegedly crashed out. So much so, Tim and Brenay took the kids with them, and I think they may have called Child Protective Services on Akira. Just a lot of unnecessary drama going on. So anyway, Akira files this lawsuit. She hires attorney Robinetta Moore, and Akira and Robinetta have all the information that Akira's legal team will need because of TikTok. Brenay, you are the dumbest side chick turned side chick mistress turned Mrs. we have ever seen. You have documented so much that's why I said social media can be a good thing, but it also can be very destructive. We have come to a point in time that nothing is sacred anymore. We got our cameras on 24/7. We want to document, we want to upload everything. Spend the day with me. Watch me do my hair. Watch me. It's so crazy now that we're doing live streams and watching people like Kai Sanat all day, just taking a shit, playing video games, doing everything. And people think that this shit is popping, and this man is a gazillionaire. And you're sitting up watching him play his video games, just watching this man live his everyday life, that you find that fascinating. Like, it is crazy. So anyway, Akira's legal team builds their entire case from Brenay's TikTok. You are a dumb, dummy, dunce, just dumb. So Brenay represents herself. Now you got 3 million followers on TikTok, and we know you're getting some type of change each month. You didn't think to use some of that money to instead of buying that big ass 7-seater van you got, why you ain't pay for an attorney to at least, hell, call me, I would have took some change. But this woman represents her damn self in court and thinks that she has pudgy legs to stand on. Like, this shit has just been laughable. Like, Brenay is such a joke. And she's also a scammer as well. Like, Brenay was talking about how big her titties were, that she put up a GoFundMe because she was talking about she wanted a breast reduction. So her stans donated some money, and so she was supposed to be going out to see Dr. Miami so he could handle the breast reduction. And so after a while, people are noticing, hey, your titties is still big, where the hell is my money? And she had the nerve to say, oh, well, Dr. Miami, you know, they didn't get back in touch with me. Now, what plastic surgeon friend do you know not gonna return? Girl, bye. Good damn bye. And Dr. Miami at that, are you out of your freaking mind? So anyway, Brenay, dumbass, has to pay $1.7 million. Now, after Akira won her case, attorney Robinetta got, after the case, she made a statement to Akira's followers. And of course, Brenay, all over the news, TMZ, Brenay, just every damn where. People magazine, like, Brenay is like the talk of the town, and not in a good way. So reporters were interviewing Brenay after she lost the case, and Brenay, that basically saying she don't know how she gonna get the money, or if she'll ever get the money. So just a mess. But Brenay, pay that woman what you owe her. To make matters worse, Devin is suing Tim for the same charges, alienation of affection, and they go to court in January. And baby, we about to have a good ass time laughing at this shit. This, like, this is, you can't make this shit up. So, booze, get with me in these comments. Let me know how you feel about this shit show. It's like with stories happening on social media, who needs a Real Housewife of any damn thing when you have crazy ass people like Brenay, Kennard, Mayo Montague giving us a look at her life up close and personal. Jesus Christ. So listen, comment below. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Get with me in these comments. And I'm sure as hell gonna get with y'all in the next video. Girl, can we gossip? Ooh, can we gossip? Girl, can we gossip? I have tea, can we gossip?